Where can you find it? Like once you go on Podcast Detroit, what you
click on the downtown studio.
downtown.
Here you go.
We're ready to go. Good evening, y'all.
Good evening.
We are super excited about this one. We got
Yes.
fellas in the house.
Oh,
Yo, yo.
yes, we do.
All the time.
Tonight's topic is what men really want in a woman. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're tuning in to Podcast Detroit and to click on the downtown studio. And we're going to introduce our guests. Again, we are
Closet Conversations.
First, we have, who do I start with? Unel. We got Unel in the building.
Hey, Unel.
Say what up, Unel.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on, everybody?
Hopefully, Unel has some good advice about becoming the wife, from wifey to the wife, or
I
at
hope
least
so.
a girlfriend.
I hope so, because I'm looking for a wife. I need somebody to settle down with.
Hey, sexual chocolate over here. Let's get it.
Tango.
Next, we have Sam. Sam is the man.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Sam.
Hey, how are you?
Sam is currently, are you married?
I'm married.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice.
he's married. He's taken.
Absolutely.
But
Good
eye
job.
candy, we can look tonight.
Just don't let my wife see.
Oh, okay. And we are going to get filled in on the married life. Next, we have Israel. Hey, another sexual chocolate.
up,
We just got
Israel?
chocolate overflowing here, y'all.
How y'all ladies doing?
Are you single? Are you married? Divorced?
Single.
Ooh, single and ready to mingle, y'all. He got the tips of how to become the wife. We have Shay Wash.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, Shay.
Speak up a little bit. Can we hear?
What's going
Shay
on,
Wash?
y'all?
Oh, Shay Wash. You know he gonna bring some real shit, okay?
You know
okay, unfiltered shit.
Definitely all the time.
Are you single?
I'm widowed.
Oh. Really? Stop playing. Okay, see, this is why. This is why we have
They playing too much.
play too much already.
No, I'm dead serious.
Okay, we'll get into that. We'll wait because I need to see proof. Lastly, Chris.
All right, last but not least. All right, so a little bit about my good friend. He has traveled the country teaching his very interactive sessions,
Bye,
mentoring men and women on the new millennium way to date. He is a certified life coach, and he's a certified life coach to both men and women, and with his signature relationship seminars entitled Boot Camp. I want to introduce relationship mentor, Jason Prater.
Hey,
What's up, Coach Prater?
What's going on?
That's
right.
a nice
Hey, listening
intro.
audience, how y'all doing out there?
Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
Are we
Yes, sir.
married, divorced? What's our status?
My status will be explained once we get the show going.
Oh,
all
Closet
right.
Conversations
Conversations.
is
Oh.
getting deep. First
Real
question. How we gonna start this?
Let's.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now side talk, side conversation. I know you look familiar. Yeah, he's a relationship guru. Oh, it's not from that? It was before that? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just
okay.
kidding. We'll have to learn about that too.
It's basketball.
Of course, we
Yeah,
have top
yeah.
shelf martini in the house. What we drinking on tonight, boss?
We got scotch. We also have beer and whatever shots.
Ooh,
Oh.
Scotch and Labatt Blue. We going Canadian on y'all tonight.
my shot.
Of scotch?
Yes.
Ooh, doing it big
yes,
already.
ma'am.
What's up?
I'm drinking with the boys.
Again, you can log on to www.podcastdetroit.com. Click on the downtown studio. And Dave, what's the phone number if we have any guests that would like to call in?
See, I'm going to have to look that up. And
Oh,
actually, it's
just
easier if people grab the app.
Okay.
That tends to be a lot cleaner audio.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So Dave has recommended that you download the app, Podcast Detroit. Excuse me. And listen from there. And then they can make comments, questions from there, or is the phone number on there? Okay, he's coming up with the phone number.
I'm digging.
I
Just
believe I
kidding.
do have the
I literally
number.
just got a new phone
Isn't it
today.
248-809-5004?
That would be it.
Oh,
Yep.
look at my girl with that notepad. She ready.
Yep. And once again, everyone, is 248-809-5004. If you would like to call in and partake in these festivities. All these handsome men we have up in here.
Mhm.
All right.
What's the
There
number
you go.
again? So I can put it on my
Now,
live.
there you go, sweetie.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
Everybody got a shot. We're gonna take a shot before we begin, or we're gonna start talking, and then once everybody's together.
Let's do it.
It's 248
I'm already
809.
there. You want one?
809
Most definitely.
726.
5004.
Man, I want a shot right there.
Hey. So, yes, you are welcome to call in if you have any questions for the relationship guru, Jason Prater, or any of our other handsome guests. So we're going to get started. Chris, what's up?
Hey, let's go with you, Coach Prater,
let's
Jason
go.
Prater,
What you got?
relationship guru. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you've been doing.
Well, my bio speaks for itself. I'm traveling the country, teaching men and women on the new millennium way of dating, taking out the BS. We can cuss.
Yeah, you can cuss.
Taking
This
out
is
the
unfiltered right
bullshit.
here, baby.
Taking out the bullshit, and really, to be honest, teaching women basically what all of us guys talk about in the locker room.
Oh,
I expose it
oh
in
yeah.
a teachable way. So the things that we complain about behind closed doors, even this gentleman here being married, some things that he might not be able to express at home, I'll just, hypothetically speaking, I would teach his wife what we talk about, because coming from me is one
It's
thing.
different.
Coming from him,
Right.
he gotta go home. I don't.
He's
Right.
good at it
So,
too, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been in the audience before, right?
Yeah, I've been a few times.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
all
my
right.
that's my guy right
So
there.
we'll have to
That's
sit in as
that's
well.
Good on Shay
Psych
Watch.
my mind. First time I
Longest
went, I had to go
relationship.
back
Maybe
again.
we can start there, so we
Right.
can get an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Shit.
go around the room.
Off and on for like 9 years.
9 years off and on.
Off and on for like 9 years. It ended though.
It's over.
Yeah, it's definitely over.
It's a
And
wrap.
so what caused the relationship to end?
We stopped messing around, and she got married and had
Ooh.
a couple of babies.
Oh, that will stop it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you know
Done.
what? I'll say this. I'm happy for her and everything. So let that be said. I'm happy for her
Right.
and all that.
Do you think she's
Alright.
one that possibly got away?
No.
Oh,
It's all right.
all right.
I'm good.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So what about you, Sam?
Longest relationship would have to be 7 years.
And is that with your
That,
Current wife
no,
right
not
now?
with my current wife. We've
Okay.
been together going on 5 years.
nice?
But no, that's with my son's mother. First marriage was like a blink of an eye. You know.
So you've been married twice.
Yeah, this is my
Okay.
second time around.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Second
you know,
time around.
good wedding. That probably lasted longer than the relationship.
Ah.
But yeah,
Hey,
7
I can't
years.
talk.
Okay. Nice.
Wow,
Israel?
So eyes on me, huh?
All eyes on
Yeah.
you.
Well, the longest, the longest was with my kid's mother. We was kind of like childhood sweetheart, so I kind of like had the majority of my kids with her. I had a lot.
Majority, how many?
I had 6 total.
Oh,
Okay.
But
Damn,
my
we
oldest
ain't
daughter
playing.
was someone else.
no
so I had-
condoms over there, y'all.
Hey, you got to plan for the future, right?
That's right.
He's
Yeah, you got your
You
little
got-
squad
You
going
got
on.
the millennium
No.
sold up. He got a decade
Alright.
sold up.
Yeah.
my God.
And you know, it kind of like it still works out because we were friends first, and that's the main thing about I think about relationships. So I haven't really encountered another relationship afterwards
Okay.
because right now I'm not physically ready.
Do y'all still mess around?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. That's
right,
honest.
honest.
That's
I feel
honest. Yeah. I
Right.
can respect that.
But you know, but we stay in different houses. We do co-parenting very good.
Nice.
You know, I do the 3 to 6 pick up, the cook, the homework, and make sure everything is all right in the house. So when she comes home, everything is done. She can relax and I can go do my thing.
You help
Wow.
her relax and then you leave, or you?
So you
leave
got a
and-
key.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what. Right. That's all I was
You
trying
know
to
the
get to.
security code, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
She
what
can't
I-
have no dudes
would
at that
sound like-
point.
Yeah, it sound
I
like
mean,
that.
well, maybe she don't want any.
Oh, all
You know,
right.
that's up to her.
I love it.
You know.
Yeah, just talk to the mic a little bit.
Okay.
Let's
A little further.
bring it a little.
Uh-oh, turn
Because you
this
look like
around.
you got some good stuff to say.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But why they fixing y'all mic? So Shay Wash, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Gosh.
My longest
Can't wait to hear
relationship
this.
probably was about 9 months. But really
That's
like
enough time to
5
have a
years.
baby.
No, see, not it was really 5 years, but really only 9 months was real. The rest of it was, you know, a bunch of tomfoolery.
Play.
So,
This
you
is
know.
like a young love, or
nah, we was some grown people.
oh, okay.
You know, we were just, you know, still dealing with each other just because. But like I said, about after 9 months, the flame had burnt out, and it was just, Shit.
How you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Good night.
Exactly. Like,
Oh,
you know.
yikes. Y'all,
yeah.
So you guys live together?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
You know.
Something like that.
Something
Explain
like
that.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we want to know
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah, you know. You have a drawer there, a drawer here. You know how it
The
goes.
drawer.
So,
I like that.
you know, yeah. So, you know, she got a boyfriend on the side. I got a girlfriend or two.
Oh.
But you know, like I said, the first 9 months it was solid.
So
Solid as a
you
rock.
gonna bring like the player perspective.
I'm not a
from-
Oh
player.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not a
going
player.
down.
You're not a
Since
player?
high school.
No,
Since
no
high
more.
school.
No, I'm definitely not a player. No, this is I want love too, like LL.
Okay.
But you know, shit just happens. You know.
Yeah.
See, look. You get out what you put in, right?
Mhm.
So shit. It is what it is, right?
Okay.
So I got what I put into it. So, until I find a woman that I really, really like that, then
Yeah, we gonna get
It's
into
gonna
that.
be
Let's
like that.
let's hold that thought.
Yeah,
What
let's
you
hold
really
that
really
thought.
like
Yeah,
that, because
yeah.
that's what we want to know. What y'all really like.
Most definitely.
So let me finish what I said. So
Oh,
back
okay.
to like I said. So it was
Oh.
9 months strong, but we messed around for like 5 years. And at the end of the day, that's all because you know we want what we want, right? Because we grown. So at the end of the night, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that's all that was. But
When did you
yeah.
decide it was, or when did
okay.
you know
when it was
that it
time
was
to
falling? Yeah, falling apart.
go? I had met another girl that I really had liked, and it was just like, you know what? Yeah, I can't mess this one up because I was trying again. You know what I'm saying? I was starting over. So,
So you met another girl in the
yeah,
midst
and I
of
really
the
had,
relationship.
yeah, and I really liked her.
Okay.
I really did like her. So I was like, let me try this new thing, and hang up this old floozy, and
Where is the scotch?
that's
my boy right
Shot too.
Are we gonna take a shot? Okay, we gonna take a shot off of Shay Wash.
Take a shot off of that.
Shay Wash.
Yeah.
Man, Shay Wash. Wow.
Good old Shay Wash.
Podcast. The Podcast Detroit
what happened
app.
to our toast, y'all?
Yeah, we need to do a toast real quick. The Podcast Detroit app and click on the downtown studio. Sorry again, some of you are trying to figure out how to actually tune in to hear us better. There may be an echo, I don't know, on our phones. But again, podcastdetroit.com. Click on the downtown studio or download the app. And click again on the downtown studio. Sweet. All right, so let's get that. Ooh, what type of scotch we got? Let's put them on game. This is some grown man-ish, okay?
No, we missing the cigars. That's what we need.
Mix up my
We need
white.
some cigars, y'all.
You know.
And we pronounce this
y'all have a
Glen
sick guest up here.
Morangi. Glen Morangi. Okay, let's get it right, okay? So it's a 12-year aged scotch. All right, let's go. We on some
While we're
grown
pouring
stuff.
up the scotch,
Let's get on some stuff.
I do have a little question. So, what I would like to know as a woman, and we start with you, Jason. What do you think is one of the most common misconceptions that women automatically think of a man, of men, period?
That they, women think that they know what a man is thinking. So we don't talk much. We don't talk much, so you can't assume until we say something. So
True.
in your impatience, you may start assuming, putting some thoughts and things together, and we haven't said a word. We can just be sitting there collecting our thoughts internally, which a lot of us, men, that's what we do. So by the time we're ready to say something, you already have drawn a conclusion. Before I say, I want chicken tonight, and you're like, I may have been sitting there for 20 minutes trying to concoct what I want, and you assuming maybe I've ate already. What did he eat at? Why is he not hungry? His patterns are broken, and I'm just trying to figure out, do I want chicken or fish tonight?
Okay.
We
Right.
think too much.
So you
Yeah,
think
we
to
think
basically
way
that's
too
the
much.
motive.
I
You
think so.
overthink. Thinking is fine.
Overthink.
When you
It's a
overthink, now you're
Overthink.
stepping into my side of thought.
Okay.
So
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Just to put that out here, us ladies, we are here to listen to what you guys have to say. We won't really have a whole lot of input because it's you guys' show tonight. We really want to know what a lot of women want to know. What's
I'm
going
single.
on?
But
I'm
no,
trying
that-
to get
that's-
wifed up. You know what I'm
you know
saying?
what?
Like, okay.
I'm in a
Okay.
relationship, but I don't have no ring. So
Yeah.
you
What
know
what
I
am I
mean?
doing wrong?
Yeah. What can I do?
I need to know what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
But you have to ask the question. If you don't ask, again, we just said it. If you don't ask the question, we'll sit here We'll talk amongst ourselves about the game. We'll talk about random stuff. There's
Right.
specific things that you guys want to know.
Yes,
You got to
yes.
ask it, and then you got
All
to
right.
listen.
Yeah.
So
All
what do you
right.
look for here? Let's hear it go. I'm going Jim. Right. Let's cheers to this real quick. Quick
Yeah.
Cling,
cheers.
cling, cling, cling.
So while we're clicking, yes,
Well, I drink-
success,
I drank my drink.
beautiful
All right.
relationship.
That's okay. Let me pour you a little bit. Let me pour you a little bit.
And for that question, for the question you just asked him, one thing that women do is like they compare us to the guy they was just with.
Ooh, yikes!
Like,
I'm not that man.
I'm not him.
That's one of the misconceptions. Okay.
We got it.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a quick conversation, but
It's a different one.
it's a different conversation.
True.
But if you guys, at the end of the day, what's the objective? You said trying to get married, trying to find.
the missus.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
these are
I'm the last
different.
name.
That's
Absolutely.
Shay Washington mentioned a compartment that we have to discuss and close, or discuss and get understanding. Because again, if all of these doors are open, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors that you can get a certain perspective. But if it's not clarified what we're talking about, again, you'll overthink, and not even all the ladies and the listening audience, they'll go away with and miss everything that we talked about because you're overthinking.
Told you you're good.
Me and
Does that
my
make
friends,
sense?
we get on the phone and we overthink. Like
We
that's what we do.
overthink.
We
Wait, hold on.
investigators. Girl, that don't sound
Can I
right.
say this?
Private eye.
Can I say this?
Yes, please.
Like, excuse me. Like, women will think that guys have a lot more women that they have.
Yes.
So they were like, "Oh, you got a
Yes.
bunch of
Don't look
women
at me
that
like
I'm
that.
clutching my
like
pearls.
you
I'm
have
not-
a
got
bunch
5
of women."
kids over
Don't look at me
this,
like
this,
that.
that.
Yes.
He's
But
busy.
but yet and still, that guy that you guys are talking about may have no women at all. He may go to work, go home, go to sleep, watch TV, go to sleep, go back to work.
I see
Sounds
that.
like
I
my
see
life.
that
That's a
part.
common,
I see that
misconception.
pattern
That's,
all the time.
that's a common misconception.
Sounds like
common
my life.
misconception, and that guy is probably just exhausted.
True.
Like he's exhausted. So you would think that okay, he would love to come home and chit chat with a woman or his woman.
Absolutely.
That man is just tired. You want to take a nap.
So we
Yeah.
shouldn't take it personal.
You can't
No.
take
Like-
can't take it personal.
Don't take it personal, and do not think he got a bunch of women on the side. Please do not think that.
Because look, as a married man,
Married man.
Right.
He's talking. Everybody be quiet.
when I come in, I go straight upstairs because I'm tired. I'm an entrepreneur.
Bingo.
I'm running and gunning.
Bingo.
Don't
Shout out your business.
question
I'm sorry, as an entrepreneur.
Which one?
Let's go.
Napa Luxury Rentals.
Hey.
That's a car rental business. I flip homes, so it's not really a business, but you can always,
Real estate.
tap into me for
Okay.
real estate needs. We bring homes back to life for families. But back to the topic. To me, we have this round table every morning, me and my friends. Like you said with the locker room talk, right?
Locker room. So I might have to
Every
write that
morning
book.
before work, we sit down and we kind of critique it. It's very simple. I'm married. I only want a few
We listening.
pussy,
Okay.
Pussy.
head,
Okay.
dinner,
Dinner. Clean house.
clean house.
Okay.
Clean house.
See,
bathroom.
who said that?
That's a part of the
See?
house.
Who
isn't
said
it?
that? You said that. See, boy.
and understanding of our strife. I mean, most men usually are the providers. I hope so. To a certain extent, but we also need some help. Far as if I'm out there working every day, pay majority of the bills, I don't really want a lot of
Nagging when you get home.
when I get home, which I don't have that. We chill. Me and my wife kick it.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? We kick
My
it.
man.
But you want a partner. I think women these days damn near want a new daddy.
Ooh.
Oh man.
That came up
what
with
they
my-
call it?
with my-
Zaddy.
That
What they
came
call
up
it?
with-
Zaddy.
Oh,
Zaddy, because it's not daddy, it's zaddy.
The fuck
And
is
you know
a
what's funny?
zaddy?
What he's
Yes.
saying is so true, and everything that he mentioned in his list. Really, to be honest with you, and I'm gonna throw this out there for the fellas. That's really in one category. So he mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really like one. Sex, head, clean house. That's
It's under
one.
an umbrella.
That's one of the
It's
things.
under an
That's
umbrella.
just one. If you really think about it, because that's everything that makes up this man. That's one man. I can give my list of five. It would be 25 things in this room, and he just mentioned basically one thing.
Is that one of your top things too? What he
Wow.
mentioned?
I mean, a few of these things, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. But it's at the end of the day, it's really one thing.
One thing.
Then the other side of it, let's say he's a businessman, so he wants his business to be successful. That has nothing to do with the relationship itself. She can support it and get behind them and push them, but at the end of the day, sometimes that head, sometimes that good conversation, sometimes let me get in the house first before you tell me all the problems. That's all one thing.
True.
And then we can talk about invoices and new customers and clients and stuff like that. We talking about that's one category.
True indeed.
Okay.
Locker room talk. This kind of shit we talk
Oh,
about.
this is real.
Hey,
I
true
want
indeed.
to.
Right.
Stop by.
Right.
Stop by.
Right.
Yeah, we
Right.
only
We
got
need
an
like
hour.
3.
We ain't got enough time.
All right.
Right. Well, Israel, let us know, what you think is a common misconception that, women think of men.
Well, I
What
think
way?
the misconception that I think that is just one of them. You think you can change every man,
Like
and
mold them into
you wanna,
who we want them to be.
and then you got to fail to realize what you're going to get after you mold somebody. Once you start telling the person, okay, well, just say, I want you to come in at a certain time of the day, or I want you to spend more money on me, or just little small things.
Okay.
Over time, can you get the probably fella? We trying this. It's a little tight.
It's a little tiny up in here.
but after the time of the thinking that you can mold a person, you get what you want, but he's not him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now he's coming in at a certain time that he really don't normally come in. Now he's spending money that he's really not really capable of spending, but now you women want more things, spending more time, all this sort of stuff. Then he loses himself. So in a length of time of doing that, he don't even know who he is. He is your person. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the relationship starts breaking down at, when y'all think that y'all can constantly change a person to be what y'all want them to be. When it's really, if a man wants you and he loves you and like you, he's supposed to change and adjust to you. That's just like time, anything. You got to adjust and adapt to people you like. Don't change the person. If the person like you enough, he's supposed to change for things that he see that's messing up in the relationship and change it for himself. If not, that's not going to be the person for you.
So to help the relationship grow, if that's who you choose to change for, you're not choosing.
Yes.
You're not changing for everybody. It's just
No,
that
you
certain
can't.
person.
If you can't change it, if you're not finding yourself changing for somebody and trying to be with them in a certain way and this thing that you don't like, you don't really want to be with that person, period. Because the relationship is about adjustments and stuff like that. Ain't nothing going to be the same. So you have to constantly adjust yourself to this and that, this, that, and other. Yourself, not telling somebody to adjust it with you. They don't adjust it themselves. They ain't really feeling you like that.
Okay.
So both ways. Okay. Wash.
Yes.
I know you got something to say. This
Wash.
mic over
Shay
here
Wash.
burning.
My
honey.
man.
it's
My
fine.
man.
He's like, oh man.
Let's hear it.
The money man.
I'm about to you know what the problem is, and I'm just say this shit like it is. In the world we're living in today, this social media shit is just all fucked up. It got people crazy as bat shit.
That shit.
So like I don't know what the fuck is really wrong with people. Like you got a lot of women on here. I seen this. It's this one lady I follow, right?
Okay.
She got a lot of followers and shit. That's because she does a lot of shit that make people want to look at it, right?
Is she married?
Fuck no.
Oh.
But at the end of the day, she says she wants a man.
Oh.
Bitch, I don't want to be with you when
Okay.
all you do is you taking showers on fucking Instagram.
Oh.
If everybody can see
Yeah,
it.
let's
Like-
get into that.
like,
Okay,
you
if
know,
everybody
like,
can
this
see
shit
it.
This shit
She's
is
indulging
crazy. Like,
too much in her personal life.
yeah, and just like
showing
people,
too much and
like
doing too
it's
much. Yeah.
shit just done got too fake. Shit
Okay.
just done got too fake. Like everybody's rich.
Yep.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody rich. See,
Everybody's rich.
that's cut this shit. See, look, motherfuckers, it's more Florida and Jameses than Wheezy's and Georgia's. So let's just
Nice.
be real with the shit.
Yeah.
Like, and like that's the problem. You get like, for instance, like if me and you was together, right?
Okay.
I'm on Instagram like a motherfucker because it entertains me, right?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, again, it entertains me.
Right.
Like
Right.
I wouldn't give a fuck if they cancel Instagram tomorrow. But it entertains me. So
cancel
you be
Instagram
with
tomorrow,
somebody
please.
and
We
they
need
take
it.
that shit to heart. Now see, like far as you women, because you women, at the end of the day, we all men, right? And what do we think with first, normally?
Sexually.
Exactly. So of course, it's a what they call it, a thirst trap, and that's bullshit. No, it's just you a woman, you got a pussy, a snatch, and I want a ram, flat out. So look, it's just different.
A little bit. My conception is a little bit wrong than that.
But I mean, it depends on the woman. I would say I would just interject with
right.
that
I mean,
because
right.
I mean, as a mother,
That's
Okay,
a little
well let me
bit-
turn it down. Let
if
me turn it down.
Instagram was banging when I was like, in high school, college, it could have been a different
But
thing.
it's
But
still
right
people
now,
doing
I'm
that,
mature
Jess.
Yeah.
It's
Grown
so-
women.
so
listen,
grown women.
listen. So
with kids.
So again,
You wouldn't wife them.
again,
It's the same thing.
what's the objective, ladies? What's I mean, ladies in the room. What's the objective? Because all the things we talking about is dancing around.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's
Can
something.
you marry somebody that you had sex with on the first night?
Yes.
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 She's not a freak?
Why?
No.
She's
No.
not. She's not a hoe.
No.
Nope.
No? Why
See,
not?
Hold on.
No.
Again, that's old
Do you have
stuff.
to test the car before? I mean, I need to know
That's
because
not-
I've
see, that's
heard.
what people talk
I
about.
want to see if the car starts.
And all of that.
I mean,
Yeah.
just for that, what you just said. I mean,
But see,
all these
it gotta
cars out
work.
here, do
The
they
car
work?
gotta work.
But see, here's the thing, though. If you setting out to do a certain thing and it happens like that, of course you're not gonna too much respect that person. Stuff like that happens chemistry-wise. You
Right.
ain't even talking about it.
Right.
You ain't thinking
But-
about it.
okay.
Stuff like
We
that.
talking about
Now,
sex
hold
on the
on,
first date,
That's
you
a whole
know?
different
Can
thing.
you marry somebody after
Israel.
sex on the first
Israel,
date?
hold on. Hold on. Now, she said something about sex on the first date.
And
Now,
then I said,
Is she
Hold on,
still
hold on.
in competition to be white?
This is something that I want to
Yes.
know too.
That doesn't disqualify her.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's good to
Now-
know. Because
now let me ask you guys a question.
Let me interject
Even
on
Dave
that
was
one.
like,
Let me,
no.
hold on. Let me ask you
Wow.
guys a question. No, in all
But I'm
honesty,
married and I got something right for that.
Yes. Okay.
listen, because
this is
we live
really
in
good.
Detroit City, right? Like many of us, we all know each other, right?
Okay.
So we all know a bunch of people.
okay.
Somebody then.
Somebody done hit your
Whatever.
girl, man.
Everybody know
Somebody
everybody.
done hit your girl.
That
So-
you know.
So all that
Does that
stuff.
discount me as white
yeah,
material?
but that's what I'm saying. So yeah, if you gonna fuck me on the first night, I mean,
Man,
damn,
listen,
you fuck Joe.
that-
see,
listen.
Shit.
On the
But
first
check
night,
this
you're
out,
not gonna
though.
bring that up.
No,
This is the thing.
So, see, here's hold on, let me ask you that. Here's where you justify it. I think I'm better than Joe.
Of
You
course.
feel me? So if I feel that I'm above Joe, you see what I'm saying?
But Joe
I feel
hit
what
it.
you give me, you're not going to give Joe.
But Joe hit it though.
But it don't. How do
So
I
you
know
like
that?
her?
How do I know that?
Man.
Now, if I know that, you did
Locker room talk.
Hold on.
Right,
Listen,
exactly.
If you know
But,
a person
okay,
like
fellas,
that, you dealing with the wrong person.
But
Can I say this? Can I say
Okay,
this?
you
You see what I'm saying?
And
You
then
dealing
we
with the wrong
gotta
person.
see, we gotta hear Sam. He's a married man after you.
Let me
Can I
let me
say
tell you
this?
this.
Just because you hit a chick on the first date that you went out with,
Okay.
that doesn't mean
In front.
that doesn't mean that she is not that she's not, capable of being wifey. So disregard all that. That doesn't mean that.
That was my point.
Because women, just like men, know what they want to do. If you find me sexually attractive, and I find you sexually attractive, then okay, it is what it is. That doesn't mean that you're a hoe or I'm a hoe. That doesn't mean that. That means that we find both of us sexually attractive. We have a common accord to say, okay,
Okay.
but yet still, you know what I'm saying? After that, if there's something more to it,
What's
then
the substance?
I'm calling you and say, hey baby, how your day doing? How your day doing? You know what I'm saying? On top of that, how your night do? How was your day? You know what I'm saying?
So it's a follow up.
It is a
So
follow
if
up.
I don't hear
True.
from you after sex on the first date, then
Does
I
that
was
mean
just,
like?
No.
It had nothing to do
Right,
with the
right.
sex.
I'm saying
It's not
Okay.
nothing.
Don't have
Like,
to-
like you
don't
said,
really-
it's
like
nothing.
that.
I mean, it's
No,
never
no,
happened to
y'all
me, but I'm just saying.
Y'all let's be real.
You know what I'm
Let's be
saying?
real.
All right. So Sam, what do you have to say?
I want to
Uh,
know. What do I
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you.
Okay.
I'm married.
He's
Me
married.
and my wife did not put a lot of time in between that.
Okay.
But what it was the conversation. You have to understand, we not 20. A woman want what she
we some old
want.
motherfuckers.
She gonna come and get it. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't know the hurts. So women will maneuver and think, oh, I'm gonna pop him off just like the dude. But then they get caught up in the relationship bonds.
We're emotional.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that you're a whore. I mean, you had sex, you ain't no virgin no more. I'm not that. If we find each other attractive, it
Preach.
may happen.
Preach, brother.
You know,
Wow.
but that
Now,
has nothing to do
sometimes
with
they
the
ain't even
something.
got to be attractive.
Man, we put
Hey,
so much.
you was bullshit watching.
We put so much
Yeah, we
emphasis.
gon-
We
man.
put so much emphasis on things that are so irrelevant.
Now,
Exactly.
hold on.
So you
Hollywood.
asked the question, right? And I'm not, trying to put nobody out there, but you asked the question. It's almost like let's clarify some past things that we probably done.
I've
right?
done it before.
Okay,
I'm just
so
trying to
listen.
say, like,
All right, so
maybe I
listen.
like the guy.
Okay, so that was a choice, right?
Right.
So beyond the choice to have sex with somebody, it wasn't that made him not call you back or made it end sooner than you want. That had nothing to do with the actual sexual act. You came, he came, everybody felt good.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Maybe, I'm just throwing something random out there for the table. Maybe it was your aggression after the fact. Hey, you about to leave? Where you going? I'm putting my
So
clothes on.
that's-
I don't live
I don't
here.
even know you. Look,
I
don't even know your
Where you
name.
going?
Probably.
Now you want to cuddle. Cuddle is for relationships.
Oh.
I just met you. We decided, like he
Cuddling
just
is
said.
Oh.
We
A lot
decided.
of us really didn't know
We
that.
decided to have sex as adults. That's
Okay.
two adults making a decision. Nobody got raped. Nobody got taken advantage of.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so that's sex. We out of that. All right,
Right.
so we in the next morning, right? I got to get up. This man got to go to work
Hold
to run
on.
his business. So he's getting up. Where you going? I'm not off today. I got to go to work. You want to sit and do the relationship stuff like cuddle, cook, have more conversation. But now that I leave and I'm going to take care of my
There's some men that do
responsibility,
that too,
Real
though.
life
you
Don't-
put
fatal
more
attraction.
emphasis
don't.
on the sex. And I'm like, I'm going to work. I've
Y'all
never been
seen
late to
that
work.
movie, right?
Right.
I'm getting to work on time no matter what the night before. And now you sitting all day overthinking.
Like you said,
Right.
overthinking.
Talking to him on the phone
Overthinking
with
the
a girl.
whole
Girl, this
entire
what
day.
happened.
Oh, he don't want to really be
Counseling
with
He
you.
don't want to be with me. He just
No,
took advantage.
I
Now
gotta
y'all,
go take my
now you
Preach,
call your
brother
home
Jason,
girl.
preach.
Now you call your home girl, and y'all are having this thing, and neither one of y'all have called one of y'all male friends to say, "Hey man, listen, this is what happened. I met this dude, and we got it in, and he left this morning." I bet you one of your male friends was like, "Okay, what happened?" He left. He don't live there. He had to go to work. or-
I was raised by a man,
Yeah.
so I try to
Now-
give like a two-sided perspective. You know
I
what
do
I'm
too.
saying?
I do too. I
Yeah.
have 4 brothers, and my
Oh,
father, my
baby.
mother and father have been married.
We a
for
different
over
type
40
of woman
years.
ish.
So we,
But
we're
you
doing,
also-
you know,
but you-
we don't have no daddy
I
issues,
appreciate
nothing
I
like that.
appreciate
Now,
both
I'm
of
glad
those
that-
perspectives.
Ding,
I'm
ding,
glad
ding,
that you
ding.
just said that you don't have no daddy issues. See,
No, and that
you-
was my next
you-
thing.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
very one of the few. See, like that's the main problem. Like
Shout out to Jesse Banks. What up, though?
women,
Okay.
that's the first person that broke their heart is their daddy.
True.
They ain't got no daddy. And then hold on, it
Or
goes
made
to
their
hold
heart
on.
stronger.
Hold on. It goes twofold because us men didn't
With the
have our
mama.
daddy either.
Or
Or
made
the
their heart
mama.
stronger.
Or the mama.
I
The
mean,
mama
are we,
issue
listen,
is
listen.
the issue for
Are
the
we
men.
are we really like again?
He's trying to keep us focused.
Again, the perspective is like all the stuff we talking about individually,
told
no
you it was
disrespect, is old stuff. We trying to get to all of that's irrelevant.
How do you become wife?
That's what I'm saying. So how do you become that?
How do you become wife?
Right.
That all of that old stuff is so irrelevant.
I think I
So-
got. I think
so
I got
wait.
to answer that.
Go ahead,
I got-
Israel.
I got-
Go ahead.
Don't do nothing.
Be yourself.
Just don't do nothing.
What does that mean?
Naturally, don't do nothing. If somebody's gonna like you and love you, don't do nothing.
Don't do it.
Is it
don't
true
do
that
anything.
saying?
You feel me?
I'm about to say die.
When you try to do certain things, sometimes it ain't the right person that
right,
you're trying.
they're not
with.
appreciated.
You feel me?
They don't appreciate it.
The certain stuff that you put out here, you're a good person.
Right.
Good people should.
I mean,
come
you
to
just said something. You know, let me do it. Let me test. Can I test y'all?
Yes, please.
So
You're testing the
Crystal.
ladies?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Yes. It's
We
Crystal.
like that.
Yes.
What makes you a good woman? Now this is a trick. This is a trick question. But what makes you a good
Y'all gonna
woman?
have to pay for this next time.
You know, Shay Watch, you the money man. You go
You
the
know
money.
it.
You know what it
You already
is. So Crystal, what makes you a good woman?
That talk.
Now, before you answer this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men are sitting in front of you. What makes you a good woman?
You on the spot?
Okay. What makes me a good woman? Well,
Come on, Crystal.
most times I'm submissive to a man.
Okay.
Say you no.
Come on.
I-
Matter of fact, how about this?
To the right
why,
man.
why don't y'all answer it together?
Oh,
Okay.
Answer it. What makes you guys good women? Wait, first of all, are you good women?
I'm
Yes,
an
I'm a-
awesome
I'm
Are
woman.
you a good
very
woman,
It-
Miss
It just
Bartender?
takes the right man. Absolutely. Oh,
You a good woman?
she a Gemini. She great. She Gucci.
Okay, so what makes y'all good women?
I love Ricky,
Go ahead.
y'all.
Okay, so
So what makes
my
y'all a good
first one
woman?
was,
Come on.
Overall, I can be submissive.
I'm a listener.
Yeah, and I feel
I
like
listen.
I'm a really good mom. I could be a really excellent stepmom. I come from a blended family. You know, I have 7 other siblings.
I'm
So
complete.
I'm the youngest.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
so
I'm
makes you
complete.
good.
I got a
That's
daddy.
good.
Good
well,
stuff.
that makes me
Good
more
stuff.
well-rounded
Savage life.
because, you know, I know how to adapt to situations. I know what it's like to have, you know, step brothers and sisters, even though I would never call them that. You know, we brother, we sister.
We're
We either
sister,
came from the
absolutely.
same mama,
Yeah.
same daddy,
Yeah.
you know, like that. So that kind of makes me well-rounded as far as that goes. And, I mean, shit. I mean, I like
Okay.
to cook. I like to clean. I
So,
like sports. And I like giving
You like
head.
have all of that?
Oh, we
right.
got a
Oh.
rhetorical.
Awesome. All right.
We got a
Hey.
rhetorical
So-
question.
so-
Take it in the face.
I'll answer
I mean,
that.
I feel like you buried the lead on that
Hey, take it in the face. Take it in the
that
face.
sounds good.
Take it in the
Hey,
face.
hey, great answer.
We
great
have
answer.
like literally yeah.
So
not
check
too
this
much
out.
time
So
left.
check this out.
Yeah.
got
I
18
asked
minutes,
y'all a
right?
question, right?
Okay.
We
And
gotta
the
be on
first,
time, y'all.
so you named a list of stuff that makes you a good person.
Ow.
You never asked nobody what will make you a good woman to them. So if you're a woman,
Okay.
you all of that stuff.
Right.
I don't like it. You ain't got to cook for me. I don't eat that much.
I cook
Okay.
myself.
But you're missing. But you're naming a list of stuff that makes you a good person. I don't believe in steps. You my son and you my daughter. All of that. That's great. That makes you a good person.
Okay.
But in order to be a good
Woman.
wife or woman for somebody, you got 1, 2, 3,
You have
4,
to meet
5
the needs
different
of that person.
perspectives. That if you dated him, it would be different. If you dated me, it'd be different. If you dated him, it'd be different. So
Hey,
you
Jay-
can say all of those things, and that would match. That would match Shay Wash.
Now,
But
Hollywood,
then I'll be
Holly-
like, I
hold
don't
on,
want that.
Hollywood. I got
Jay Pratt. Hey, Jay Pratt. Hey, just let.
But what she
Oh,
likes,
hold
does that
on.
sound good?
Hey, Jay Pratt. Hey, let the record reflect. She like giving head and cooking and cleaning.
So that might be on your list.
Hey,
so that matches for you, right?
Hey, she
That's
good
what's
with
up.
me.
Okay,
So
so what
cool.
She
you-
good. Hey, she good with
That's
me.
what's
Hey,
up.
she good with me.
No,
So
okay,
that's
hold on,
that's
hold
what's
on.
going to take for the rest of your life, just head. and
Nah,
cooking.
fuck
No,
all
no,
that.
no,
At
no,
one
no,
point-
no, no,
at
no.
one point, your dick ain't gonna work.
I never said that.
No.
I never said that.
Right, yeah.
This is-
I mean,
listen.
you know,
I will take and love
But
your
that's a
children
good
like they're
start.
mine.
but
Yeah.
I got the
in
answer.
good head.
The thing
I
about
want
it
a
is-
partnership.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got the
be a
answer.
second daddy.
I got the
don't talk so
answer.
close up. Come back
I
a
got the answer, you guys.
All right.
I got the answer.
I'm just saying that's a good start.
Listen, what we want as men, first of all, we want respect. We want respect
You gotta
because
give it first. We want a lot of things.
come on, now,
I
now,
know we
hold
want a
on.
lot
now.
of things, but see, we,
Now, if you
we
don't
think
respect me,
about
I can't
ourselves.
respect
But
you.
we don't think about us. We always think about ourselves. And
Hold
that's
on,
what
man.
goes wrong. That's what stops the relationship. We talk about relationships.
So you don't want respect?
But see, you got to think about somebody.
When
else
I walk in a room,
Hold on, now.
whether it's my
If you walk
daughters,
out-
Nah,
or
come
my
on,
high
man. I'm
school-
not about to
high
walk in.
school-
I'm not about to go and talk to my woman and Ike Turner, man. Of course
Oh, you
not.
ain't
No,
talking about Ike.
I want.
Okay,
I
all
want.
right,
we
all right,
want-
guys.
we
Let's
want-
hold up
listen.
because we only got
We're-
15 minutes
yes.
left. So, okay, so back to what you were saying real quick. So, should I go around and her and I go around and ask every
So
guy?
if you met a guy,
If I met a
and
guy.
so and I ain't trying to take over for
Let's
fellas.
do it.
I'm not trying to
No.
take over. So
We need
if you
some
meet a
structure.
guy, right? You have a
Right.
certain
We
thing
need
that you're
some structure.
attracted to, right?
Yes.
From a external perspective, right?
Right,
All right.
right.
So you meet this young man and you like him,
Okay,
right?
okay.
All right. That's a conversation between you two.
Okay.
So at him, what would you categorize as a good man? I mean, as a good woman, and then whatever he lists. If those things are not you, then 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't gonna work
That's
out.
what I was about to ask.
Y'all not
so
gonna
it's
work
best,
out.
so it's
Simple.
best to
Doctor.
approach
Very
the
simple,
man.
right, bro?
Yes,
So it's
it's
best to
only gonna
approach
be
the man
one.
before I
I can
start
never-
First,
going
we're
down.
starting with somebody that
Yeah.
you're attracted to.
Yeah.
If I don't like short girls and you short,
Mm-hmm.
you don't stand a chance with me because the first tall chick that walk in, it's a wrap for you. And
Hey,
it sounds
I think we need
superficial,
to,
like,
like,
but
Jay Pratt,
do it.
hold on,
You do have to
okay.
definitely do
Hold
a
on.
part 2. I was about to
Like, for
suggest
real.
that.
Yeah.
But Jay Pratt,
Absolutely.
listen, you cannot admittedly like somebody just
My nigga on that tip.
but
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm listening.
I wanna hear one more.
Come on, we ain't got that much time. I
hey
got
listen,
you.
hey look, hey
Yeah.
on the first hand, oh she's short, I don't like her, but yeah, still you get to know her, and then you're like, oh, she's everything that I want. So therefore you can be like, okay, this is something that I can work with.
So not being so shallow.
Maybe what you
About
want, but
certain-
Shallow,
not what you
pool,
like.
pool start at the shallow end. You ain't never had a
And then
pool
you
that's
gotta
just
think
deep
about
all the
this.
way around. You got to it's shallow, so it
Is
starts
it-
Who
shallow.
has
Then
ever met? Who has walked down the street and said,
No woman is
"Damn."
perfect,
I
bro.
want to marry that person.
No,
Just-
I mean,
just like
be
no
like,
man is perfect.
Listen.
Think about
Listen.
it though.
How-
Like you don't walk down the street and be
I
like,
did.
"Damn, that person sure got a good ass brain."
I kissed Beyonce
So-
on
No
that.
No one ever
every
looked
show.
across a
You
crowded,
don't know that
smoke-filled
yet.
bar and said,
Right.
But-
she's got a great sense of
But
humor.
you know what I've done?
How do you know that?
But I've looked across a smoke-filled bar and said, "That's a fine-looking chocolate woman."
There you
Because
go.
I'm not into light-skinned women. But if
See?
I see a
Oh.
chocolate woman, first of all, out of
I
all the
am.
light-skinned chicks in the room, I don't see them. They fine, they models. But she is chocolate. That's the first
You
thing on my
like.
list. I don't know her. I ain't met her. She might be retarded. I don't
Yeah.
know. But when I see her,
Yeah, more than likely
because guess
she
what?
is.
Every guy in here looks different. We're different heights, we're different weight, we come from different statuses.
Yeah.
So we're different. We might not be any woman in here cup of tea.
Yeah.
So again, you got 5 different looks, 5 different perspectives, 5 different ways to think. He say, "Hey, if she got head, that's a good way to start." Cool.
Stop, please.
Go ahead, Shay
please.
Wash.
Because you my man, and look, I'm gonna ride with you to the end, bro.
Okay.
Not because I heard not one time, and I use this word like every
Come on,
other day.
come on. What's up?
Man, you got to have your temptation.
I was trying to get there.
Well,
You know where I'm
man,
going. I
come
was
on,
trying to
man.
get there.
You know I'm with the shit.
But I don't want to take over the show. I don't know how
with the
much
shit,
time, but
man. We about to do it.
that'll
We come
down to
back
like
next
10
week.
minutes,
that'll
I
sum it
believe.
all up. That
we
will
come
sum
back
it all
next
up.
week too.
Yes, we're going to have to do a part 2
We
of this.
definitely gotta do a part
Absolutely.
two.
Yeah,
That's good,
'cause-
Shay
'cause
Wash.
we-
I feel you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Before you, I'm
I
sorry. Hold on.
have a question real quick though, because I want
Say
to get this out.
what?
As far as marriage is concerned, like
Is having children an issue? Like if you meet a
Yeah.
woman and we're mothers.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
It should
Let's be real.
Shit,
I'm not
Problem.
shit. The
22.
first,
Okay, at our
the
age.
shit.
At
But
our
what if you don't have
age,
children?
A woman I
I'ma
love
ask
had a
what
baby
the
when
fuck
we was
is
in high
wrong
school.
with you?
Oh.
You know,
Let me tell you
gotta
something.
think about it. Who the fuck didn't, all this time, nothing happened where you came into mother. I mean, think about it. We 37, 38 years old.
Don't put my age out there. I'm 21.
I
I'm
mean,
an older brother.
you can say that, but you was
I'm
25.
38 feeling
Man, we
great.
up in this
Yeah,
motherfucker
right.
40.
Be real.
About it.
But I mean, if nobody wanted to really put one in you and kind of like take the responsibility, I gotta look at why didn't they want to do that?
But you know what's funny
See,
though?
nah, that
Somebody-
ain't true.
but some- but you know what's funny?
That ain't true.
Because a lot of women
That
they
ain't
work.
true.
Man,
A lot
we're
of
damn
women-
near
That ain't
40.
true.
When
I
I
look at men like
look,
I sometimes.
I done probably
I
fucked
tend
more
to look
hoes
at
than
men
all of
like
y'all.
that.
I don't got no kids.
That
I
still
tend
goes
to-
the
I-
same
I don't want to
That
say
still
that
goes
that's
to
true.
that still goes to the same fact.
Shit
that
happens.
I
A
don't want
lot
to
of
say
women,
that you
a lot of
do
women
Well,
work. They work.
I got a bunch of
right?
trophies, my nigga.
So
I'm like
a
Bill
lot
Walsh.
of-
Hey,
a lot
Bill
of women
Russell.
work hard, and they got careers. See, a lot of men, we got to be most of us are entrepreneurs or things like that. Trying to, women are more career orientated, so it takes them a long time to get situated. College stuff like that.
Right.
Sometimes just because they're beautiful, the most beautiful women be single. It don't
No, they be
because-
dumb than a
It
motherfucker.
don't be that to be
I'm
dumb.
sorry.
It's because they
I'm
have to
single.
take care of business sometimes.
Right,
You
right.
see what I'm saying? So when it's time for them, okay, when I'm 30 years old, I'm gonna relax. I got my career in order. My collagen is good. Now they want to start seeing, okay,
Absolutely.
I'm situated first.
Yeah.
We don't think like that. We
Right.
just want something right now, anything, and keep on going along.
Yeah, 726.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Can I say this
So-
real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead,
Do you
go ahead,
know?
Jason.
And that's you have some valid points.
And tell them about the temptation.
You have children?
I do. I have 2.
Let's end the show with
The
that.
true love of your life trumps all the bullshit we talk about.
Trumps it all.
Okay.
The true love of your life. Now, of course, you got to be trust. So there's an exterior. There's a shallow end of it.
Okay.
Right. But the
Okay.
true love of your life, you can go 10 years, whatever, and your kid about to graduate from college, and you meet the true love of your life. You probably have said, I ain't having no more kids. I'm done. It
And there it
changes
go.
the whole
That's why you can't never
thing.
say that. That's why
It
you
changed.
never
I'm talking about
you
the
never
true
should say
love.
that.
Like I've dated
never say that.
women where they don't have any children and all that stuff, and it's like, no, that's a deal breaker. You want to have kids? I'm fixed. Nope, that's a wrap. But the true love of my life, it's like, hey, we need to
You'll
figure out
accept
some
that.
options.
I'll- I'll-
'cause
Hey,
I'm
Prater.
ready. We
Hey,
can
Prater.
have yes, sir.
Hey,
Hollywood.
The option is
Hold
open.
on. Hollywood.
My wife got a lot of
Now,
got kids.
I see you real combative over here. Now, I want him, before we end this show tonight, I want you to explain to him about what I just said
Dating
earlier.
dating
the
temptation. We got
So
2 minutes. for
Yes.
that.
we got 2
and then I
minutes.
get 2
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
we
then I
got
get
to
2
wrap it
minutes
up.
Yes,
after
ma'am.
that.
Nah, we got.
If we
I
got-
never said I
Yeah.
was. I never said I was.
Ding, 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 ding.
Because this the
That's
realest
what
shit I might have heard.
So
like, for
they-
real,
so
for real.
so I,
Hello?
I teach this.
This the
I
realest
teach
shit.
this at
Do you hear
at my
me?
my
I'm gonna
boot camp
smack your
session.
hand.
Okay, let me
Pow,
know.
pow.
So I teach
did
this
too
at
many
I
rebuttal
teach
after
this
that.
at boot
Okay,
camp.
now, hold
so
on now.
here's a quick little thing. What's your celebrity crush? Real quick.
Mine was Jay-Z.
Idris Elba with Jay-Z.
It used to be.
So let me ask you a question. So
I
when
know.
you
I just like his grind though. It's not even
Okay, hey, wait.
Let me
I'm
just get lucky.
take you through this.
Yes, yes.
Overthink it, right?
Okay,
So
sorry,
take you through the
that's me.
steps. So
Okay.
Jay-Z, Idris Elba.
Yes.
Every guy you dated was chocolate.
No.
Okay, so take the ones that are not chocolate off the list because Idris Elba's is chocolate, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you wasted time with some light skinned cats, right? Right?
Say that.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Prater.
I'm
Now,
going-
I don't
look,
think- I don't
I'm the
think
one.
we're
Hold on,
You said
I'm the
you
one
want me
that
to
told
teach
you to
you.
do
Hold on,
this.
wait a minute, hold on.
But she said some guy
Yes.
that
Shay Wash.
he
It don't
speak-
matter. Listen,
he-
it's her temptation,
It's
Shay
my
Wash.
temptation.
It's her
Go
temptation.
ahead. I'm sorry.
The reason, okay,
You're right.
let me start
Hey,
here and
you're
say
right.
real quick.
Start over.
Do you know why the reason it's called a temptation?
Hey, baby.
No.
Because if you're not with the person that a temptation is basically what will make a man cheat. So how about marry the person that you would actually cheat on your woman with? Why don't you marry her and be with her? So guess what? If you've dated guys that don't look like Idris Elba, if a dude that fits Idris Elba's status walked in and you with the light skinned dude, right?
What you gonna do?
You're gonna be sitting there puzzled because you love your dude, light skinned dude is cool. He's been taking, he's good, but you look at Idris Elba like, whoa.
I'm just saying. I'm
But I
dark
look at
skinned.
the reality of my situation.
No. You
Back. I am
mentioned
dark
the reason
skinned.
I asked you who your temptation was because if
Tell
Idris
him
Elba
again,
walked in
Brian.
here right now, your posture would change.
Right, but I mean, but at the end of the day, though, that's like
missing
unrealistic.
the whole
That's
point.
no. I'm not talking about
You're missing the
Idris-
whole point.
I'm not talking about Idris
Jay-Z
Elba
is not
the
attractive
person.
to me.
Okay,
I like.
okay.
I'm not
You're
talking
missing the whole
about
point.
Jay-Z the person.
You're talking
I'm talking
the whole
about
point.
the prototype.
the prototype. So it could be a light skinned dude.
That's what you like.
That's
I don't
got a
like
grind.
light-skinned dudes.
Okay, so you don't like Jay-Z the physical. You like Jay-Z the grind.
But it-
so the
no.
first thing you mentioned is grind. So
Yes.
so take the grind out of Jay-Z. What do we put him inside of? A dark skinned dude, short, a midget, fat.
Hell no.
So what do we
No,
put him in?
no, but
You
I
gotta
put
be at least a little taller than me.
No, but I put
Ish.
Idris Elba not in the chocolate category.
I'm
put
ta-
him
I'm
in
talking
a-
to both of y'all.
sex
Listen,
symbol.
listen,
She's
the
a
whole
sex-
point-
anybody that's sexy
But I
to
dated
me.
The
white
point
women.
is this.
Attractive
The
to me.
They
point is
missing
this.
Hollywood, man. They missing
That's
it,
why.
man.
So the point is this.
They
There's
missing
a trigger.
Okay.
The dating your temptation thought process is if you're patient enough, you'll find your trigger. Why don't you be with your trigger? If you like tall, dark, and handsome,
Just
be
wait.
patient and date a tall, dark, and handsome.
Right.
And then
right, right.
and then that's what I was saying about that.
I mean,
matter.
but yeah,
About that matter, you just got to.
because I feel like I'm dating
You got
my
to,
temptation now. You know.
Okay,
like,
well then,
yeah.
cool, because your temptation's probably listening. So of course you got to say that. But is that
No, but
really
it's
so?
really true, though.
So is he?
Like he's came in and he's changed my life. He's made me
Okay.
a better person.
okay.
I'm more humble
Okay.
since I've been with him.
So he's probably your temptation. Now you know what your temptation will do?
What?
Marry you. Done.
Man, come on, man.
Done.
Come
your
on.
your
See,
true
they done mess
temptation.
around.
Your
They
true
done-
temptation
they done mess around.
will match your relationship criteria. So your Jay-Z grind or whatever you want. It don't take him long. I hate the married man left. It don't take him long to say, you know, you're my temptation as well. What's up? What's the date? If you want to have wedding stuff, that's for girls. All of that stuff. But you the one. You everything from exterior, and I've talked to you. Your business mind. You love kids. You my temptation.
And
What's
that's
up?
the same. Yeah, that's what I'm
And it
saying.
don't take
y'all
long.
have
Done.
y'all have more
Okay.
in common.
Hollywood,
you're
man.
gonna have.
I love you, boy.
You
Love you too,
marry.
man.
You marry you marry and have long relationships with people you more have in common things with. You know what I'm saying? For one, if you got goals, you're gonna marry somebody with goals. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna sit and it's only very rare that you're gonna marry. You got goals. You a doctor. You're gonna just pick up a bum off the street and marry him? No. You're gonna
See,
find.
now-
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
You're gonna.
people with a whole bunch of degrees
Nah.
may attract
see,
to somebody.
it don't be like
with
that,
something
man.
in them that they
but
lack.
it's not put. I was just putting that in a perspective. You are gonna still find somebody that have some, not saying they have to be the same thing, but you're gonna have somebody that's have some kind of goal orientated.
No, you're not.
They're gonna have
See, first
something
of all,
going on.
first of all,
They're gonna be
first
doing
of-
something.
Man, first of all, life is not perfect, man.
That's why you ain't gonna be perfect. But I'm just saying you're gonna gravitate more to people that you know what I'm saying.
Hold on,
that
first
have
of
more
all-
things that you have in common with.
Your
For our
your
black-
your temptation is the opposite
man.
sex version
Come
of
on, man.
yourself. So
Tell
if,
him
if
again,
somebody got
Prater.
goals and grind,
Come on,
I'm
man,
not gonna be
Hollywood.
attracted to somebody that doesn't have goals and grind.
There you go.
Hey, Hollywood, what you
They're
call me,
gonna have to
man?
have goals and
What you
grind.
call me,
The
man?
money man.
They're gonna have to have
Man,
goals
come
and
on,
grinds,
man.
right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
So that's
Plain and
so
simple.
basically that's saying what you just said. So your
They got
temptation is the opposite sex
Of
version
you.
of you. So what you just said about
Leave the mic alone.
Yo.
You can't come here.
Opposite of you.
So that's basically the bottom line.
Man,
Your
you wanna say
temptation
watch
is the
it.
opposite,
Ain't that
the
a
opposite
That's what I'm
sex
saying,
version
though.
of
So-
yourself.
And that's what I'm saying. You're
Done.
gonna sit
Yeah.
and do the same thing.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
was getting to.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
Because a
So
lot
it's
of people have wasted time trying to make somebody that's not your temptation your temptation.
Part two.
You're
And
wasting
don't
time.
do it. And
We
then you
have
got
to
a
do
lot
it.
of people, you got a lot of men that sit around and
Invite me
they
back.
mess with this woman, this woman, this one. Then they get in their older age and now they want to settle down. But all these women they done messed over, right?
Right.
And when they settle down now, this woman, majority, 80% of the time is the one gonna mess you over.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
Because now when it's time for you to settle down, you didn't sit there and messed over 9, 10 women in the process of really knowing that you wasn't gonna take them serious.
Hey, is.
And when you settle down, believe me, that's when these men go crazy, go nuts, psychopath, and all that
Okay.
other stuff because
don't
now
know.
they're let down. We can't take the let down. We done let a lot of people down.
Yeah.
Now when we want to settle
Gentlemen,
down and
we're
be cool,
gonna have to
and we
do
get let
a
down,
wrap up.
Yeah, most definitely.
Israel, we're gonna have to do a wrap up.
I can't agree with that.
Hey, well, hey.
I can't.
Okay,
You
so
eat.
we're
It's
definitely gonna have
Keep
to
letting
do a
women
part
down,
two.
okay? Keep letting women down. If you're going to keep messing with this woman, ain't
Like, no.
serious
Yeah,
with
we
it.
definitely
Keep
gonna have to
letting
do a
them
part
down.
two,
Hey, man,
guys.
shout out,
One.
man.
All right, all
Pun
right.
back in the
So,
building.
That's
You
right.
know,
Pun back in
what
the building. He
happened.
been
Hey,
MIA.
Okay, we're gonna
Doing
go.
one of his phone calls.
You get the feeling.
My man,
Get what
you
you put out there.
My man, you nail on the tip.
Be quiet.
Max Shine,
Okay,
Young J.R.
so
Ewing.
listen.
Look, hold on. Look,
We're
I
gonna
want
give
everybody-
a quick.
Look, hold on.
We're gonna give a quick shout
We
out
got
your
3 minutes left.
no, we're out of here before time, so
Oh,
Dave
well.
can do what he has to do.
Okay, well.
Okay, watch the headphones.
Damn,
please.
on what they talking about.
Okay,
I want
so
followers on Instagram
I
too.
feel
Look,
like
I changed my
am a
name like
kindergarten
every
teacher
other
right
day.
now. All right,
Today is looking for my cover _wash.
please.
And look, y'all don't
please
even know
follow
what that
Jay
means.
Wash.
Okay.
Okay, he is hilarious. He's
Hilarious.
single. Israel, please give out your information. I couldn't find you on Instagram.
I'm looking for the chewing.
I have no Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, he does not, because I was
No
trying to
Instagram,
tag.
no Facebook, Snapchat,
I got
anything.
Facebook.
Okay.
Israel
Okay.
D'Amico.
There
Okay,
you go.
okay.
D'Amico.
Hey,
Is
look.
that your real name?
Hold on, before
Oh,
before we
nice. A
log
little
off.
African in there
Look,
somewhere.
before we log off, and they
Jamaican,
might
I
not
don't
let me come back again.
You may
Look,
not be coming back if you keep talking over me.
Right.
So,
I gotta say something.
Samuel, what? Let Sam give his.
Well,
Sam, what's your
See?
he
information?
shouldn't have left. No, I'm telling you all right now. I done rammed maybe your sister, your auntie, and your mama.
Oh,
Let's get it.
Sam,
Shay
let's
Wash.
go.
Fun. Let's tell
Shay
them the
Wash,
truth.
behave.
Moving man Sam.
No, he's
Tell him he ain't
married
lying.
and he's good, and he's lying. Say it again, please, Moving Man Sam
At Moving Man Sam, come get your real estate needs through me.
What's your nickname?
and
I
cards.
think I'm in
Okay.
anyway.
Tell him come holler at Pun.
all right. And so,
Unel is in the zone.
yes.
He in the zone.
I need for you to get back a little bit from the mic.
From the
Sam.
mic.
Sit back.
No,
Okay.
no.
So Jason Prater, let's
Please.
go ahead and get your information.
It's
So-
about the show. I plug the show. I don't need no more followers, and I plug the show.
Man, tell him
Well,
Hollywood.
no, somebody may
Tell him
want to,
Hollywood.
You
No,
know,
no.
get
You
one
Tell him
make
Hollywood,
sure
man. We
they
from
get
7
it
Mile
back.
Evergreen.
Bring you
You
back.
know.
I plug the show. Closet Conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We coming back next week, right? This
We
gonna be
will
your
have a
biggest view.
select few. We may be rotating. Some guys. I ain't fucking with them. I feel like a third grade teacher. Okay, this was rough. Okay. You see
Rough
me
night.
sweating.
Shit, I'm about to get
But
my
it was
master's.
fun.
Them dumb motherfuckers don't even know, do
Oh
they?
God, I hate them.
Mm.
So
yes.
anyway, yes, college and high school friends.
Yeah.
Thank you
dead
for the
serious.
professional.
Yeah, thank you for
Professional
the
married.
professionalism
Thank
from-
you, sir.
to get a fucking
You know.
It's two of them.
Yeah. The other,
I'll give anybody a
shows,
master's.
man.
All right, and we're out. Love you guys. Thank you for listening. We
Hey,
will
Prater.
have a second. Be
Yes,
quiet.
we're gonna have to.
We will have a second part 2, second whatever. Love y'all.
All right.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Closet Conversations.
Conversations.
Ring the bell. You gotta ring the bell.
No, 2 second graders.